everyone doing on a lovely Saturday afternoon? I'm Coach Bibisita, and joining me are our chasers for another fun-filled, super packed show. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the
Bibisita.
Hi everyone! Sana po okay po kayong lahat sa inyong mga bahay-bahay. Maybe some are in their offices. We hope that you are having a good time, but at the same time keeping yourselves safe and healthy. Again, we're still in quarantine restrictions. So let's still observe, of course, yung mga physical distancing. Let's always make sure that we wear masks and yung face shield. Pero sa mga usapang sports, hindi naman tayo, kumbaga, magkukulang. Because dito sa Chasedown, kasama ko ang mga ka-chasers that will deliver the hottest sports news and stories na nagdaang linggo. So let's say hi to them. First and foremost, unahin ko na yung katerno ko na naman. Looking nice in red is Zaldi Perez. How are you, Zaldi?
Hi, I'm fine, Risa. Nakapula para nag-usap. And how are you guys? Waylon, Abak, and Jerry Ramos. And of course, ito po ang lingkod, si Zaldi Perez. At syempre pa, nandito na naman tayo sa The Chasedown. At sabi nga, tayo full pack tayo ngayon. Kaya nga, full house tayo at ang dami natin mga bisita. At ika nga, bukod doon sa mga naging problema natin noong mga nakaraan, yung bagyo, yung pandemya na yan, basta dito po sa The Chasedown, tuloy na tuloy ang ating Pasko.
That's right. And now, ang mga sports balita natin, hindi lang naman syempre sa mundo ng PBA at basketball. May mga magagandang ibabalita rin tayo sa kanila in the world of boxing at marami pang iba. And keeping us updated with everything that's happening around the world of sports is Ava Cordero. How are you, Ava?
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ito, good news. Sandali lang to. Good news.
Yeah.
Announced last week, ang ating big boss na si Manny V. Pangilinan, that Signal TV, kung saan napapanood ng The Chasedown, 1PA, PBA Rush, reached the 3 million mark in subscribers nationwide. 1 million mahigit na po ang may signal sa bahay nila, opisina, restaurant, condominiums, lahat. Kahit sa Bira Catanduanes namin, ang daming signal doon. Magkano na naman, mag-signal na kayo. Parang sa akin, plan 560 lang. Parang 17, 18 pesos a day lang yun, di ba? Kaya yung mga wala pang signal, kung nanonood kayo ngayon, mag-signal na kayo.
Right. Those that are watching us via Facebook, it's a perfect time to give yourself that wonderful gift of, enjoying your favorite TV shows by, of course, subscribing to Signal. Thank you, Ava Cordero. Now, straight up from the PBA bubble, still, ilang araw na lang ba, makakalabas na si Jerry Ramos. Si Jerry, kamusta kayo dyan?
Huwag na pauwiin yan. Loko nang lumabas. Dito na lang ako.
Hala!
Gawag!
Baka madami ka ng tattoo dyan.
Enjoying your favorite TV shows by, of course, subscribing to Signal.
Games down ang PBA Finals. At habang lumalalim ang serye, siyempre, painit na ang aksyon between Barangay Ginebra and TNT Tropang Giga. At tayo dito, siyempre, mga maiinit na balita rin ang ating ihahatid ngayong hapon sa mundo ng palakasan. Liza?
Yeah. Jerry, did you get a haircut? Parang iba yung look mo this week.
Hindi. Ano lang yan? Ano lang, oh.
I wasn't around last week, so maybe I missed it. But you are looking real good. And as always, naman, in full swag. I love the whole shirt and the cap. But hindi lang ito swag. He can actually walk the talk dahil kung sports usapan, in the know ang ating ka-chaser na si Waylon Galvez. How are you, Waylon?
Thank you, Mami Riza. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat, mga ka-chasers natin. Abak, Zaldi, Jerry, at sa mga nanonood sa akin. Siyempre, kita mo naman, Riza, ha? Siyempre, December weather outfit tayo. Umuulan, kaya medyo malamig. Kaya nga sabi nila paring Abak, congratulations sa Signal, 3 million ha. Boss MVP, congratulations. Kaya tuto kayo, 2 oras, maiinit na balita, sagot namin yan.
That's right. Okay, so
Amen.
kompleto na mga ka-chasers, simulan na natin ang pagbibigay ng maiinit na balita dahil napakarami yung nangyari sa mundo ng palakasan, sa mundo ng sports nitong nagdaang linggo. Let's start off with our headlines.
Okay, pag-usapan natin, kilatisin at himayin ang mga headlines, sport-related na mga bagay mula sa ating bahay. Ito na po ang ating mga headlines.
Unang-una po, ang PBA, syempre, nasa finals. Game 3 was just in the bag and Barangay Ginebra San Miguel is in the driver's seat sa PBA Philippine Cup Finals, leading the TNT Tropang Giga 2-1.
Eto, naglaro rin ito sa bubble. Gilas Pilipinas, magandang pinakita sa second window ng 2021 FIBA Asia Cup Qualifiers sa Bahrain.
Yan. Okay, bagong logo para sa 2023 FIBA World Cup na gaganapin sa Japan, Indonesia, dito sa Pilipinas. Ipapakita natin mamaya. Abangan yan.
Ito naman, usapang NBA. Naku po, paborito ni paring Abak, blockbuster trade, Russell Westbrook para kay John Wall. Bakit? Bakit? Bakit ginawa niyo yan? Diyos ko po.
Unang Pinoy head coach sa US NCAA nakuha ang unang panalo. First win in the US NCAA. Mamaya po.
Nice, nice. And of course, marami tayong bisita ngayong araw na to. Katulad ng sinabi natin kanina, we are jam-packed in the show. Later on, we are going to chat with Phoenix LPG Fuel Masters, Justin Chua. He's in the running for Most Improved Player Award. Is that correct, Jerry? Tama, di ba? Justin Chua, a very impactful performance for Phoenix in this bubble conference. But not only that, we'll also get to talk to our very own contingent, the men that participated in the second window of the FIBA Asia Qualifiers for 2021. Makakakwentuhan po natin si Coach Jong Uichico. I know in the show later on, we'll also have Matt Nieto. We'll also be joined by Isaac Go and Dwight Ramos. So sa mga Gilas fans dyan like myself, abangan po natin yan. At hindi pa dyan natatapos. If I'm not mistaken, Abak, di ba? Tama yung ano mo kanina. Meron tayong makakausap and we are so proud because she just qualified for the Olympics. Congratulations. Irish Magno will be joining us later on the show. So wag po kayong kakalas because it's going to be a very, very exciting and insightful show from, again, 2 to 4. Pero you know what, guys? Countdown lang tayo ng mabilis, ha? My math, siguro naman hindi na ako magkakamali. December 5, we only have 20 days before Christmas. Can you imagine? Ganun kabilis. Diba? Umano na yung araw. Lumipas na lang yung araw ng ganun-ganun lang. And it's sad in a way that you know, Christmas this year could be a little different. Di ba? Hindi kasi pa pinapayagan yung mga mass gatherings. So yung mga nakaugalian natin ng mga malalaking Christmas parties, kung saan talagang lahat, buong kumpanya, or buong barkada nandun, baka hindi yun payagan this year. But I don't know, maybe some traditions, we could still, you know, practice them. Pwede pa rin natin gawin kahit magkakalayo tayo at hindi tayo physically pwedeng makapag-celebrate together. What do you think? I want to know your thoughts. Pwede pa rin ba tayo mag-Christmas tradition, guys?
Oo naman.
Pwede.
Naman.
Gusto mo mag-exchange gift pa tayo eh.
Exchange?
Oo.
Mabilis talaga rin sa ang panahon. 9 months ago, single ka pa lang. Ngayon, double ka na ngayon. Bakit ka na?
Pero I like that idea of Waylon. Exchange gifts tayo. Munita. Okay lang?
Agree. Okay.
Oo.
Teka muna, magkano ba yan? Magkano ba yan?
100.
Mura lang.
Kailan bibili pa ba sa isang Ang unat mo
Jerry,
naman.
ikaw naman, pabira ka naman.
Wala yun.
Ang laki-laki ng pera mo dyan.
Hindi, mga ano daw, ang
Tama.
suggestion, mga 500 or 1,000 pesos.
Well, you know what?
Oh, diba?
At the end of the day, it's the thought that counts. And you know, since we've been friends for so long, kahit pa magkari ang halagang yan, I'm sure we'll find something that would, best make each other happy through, of course, our thoughtfulness. So, okay, ganito gagawin natin. Next
Ito,
week,
100.
i-update natin sila sa mga magiging, progress dito sa ating Monito-Monita. Amongst us, the chasers will do it. And we don't know, baka pwede natin isama yung mga masisipag nating behind the camera crew, from directors to writers to everybody.
Uy,
Pero,
ilan naman yun? 20 pesos?
I just want to put it out there, and I know you guys will agree na kahit pa man sobrang naging challenging itong 2020 para sa atin with the whole pandemic happening, at syempre nagkaroon pa ng mga sakuna, still, you, me, we are still in a better place compared to a lot of people. You know, we are still very blessed. So how about we do it for a bigger cause? We share that blessing, di ba? To others.
Agree.
Ilang araw na lang, 20 days before Christmas. So, we are going to have a donation drive para sa ating mga kababayan, sa ating mga kapatid na pwede nating mabigyan ng magandang aginaldo ngayong Pasko. Ngayon sa mga nanonood po sa atin dito sa The Chasedown, sa mga kabarkada natin na kasama natin tuwing Sabado, we are reaching out to you to help us, make this dream come true of being able to extend gifts to our brothers and sisters. There's a lot of ways na pwede po tayo makapag-donate. Pwedeng in kind or pwede rin namang in cash. Kung sakali pong in kind, we want that directed to Alagang Kapatid Foundation. But just in case that you want to donate cash, na pwede natin syempre ipambili ng mga talagang kinakailangan ng ating mga kababayan, pwede natin yan i-donate through our Tuloy ang Pasko movement. So that's going to be very, very exciting. At kahit paanong naging challenge ng taon na to, at kahit magkakalayo tayo, our Christmas will still be very meaningful and be very merry. Agree ba yun?
Agree.
Siyempre naman.
Ayan.
Okay,
Kahit
okay.
anong mangyari, tuloy ang ating Pasko dito sa The Chasedown.
Big time.
Definitely. So sa mga kasama natin sa show, ayan, tayo ang magsisimula. And of course, those that are watching us via Signal Play app, in Facebook, sana sumali din kayo. We'll also, of course, tell you more about this donation drive through our social media accounts later on para mas maging malinaw sa kanila kung paano sila makakapagpadala ng donations. But I'm so excited. So that's going to be fantastic. So thank you guys for agreeing in this little donation drive. Yes, Waylon?
Risa, balikan natin yung exchange gift natin.
Oh.
Pwede bang may wish list?
Ay,
Ang tagal ko nang di nakaka-receive ng regalo eh. Yung
Sige.
20 pesos na, may wishlist pa.
20.
Kung 1,000, siguro pwede na t-shirt na lang. T-shirt. Pwede na ako sa t-shirt.
Shirt.
Happy na ako.
T-shirt! Okay, si Waylon, t-shirt. Ano ba size mo,
1K.
Waylon?
Medium lang. Pwede na.
Wow! Slim!
Wisit ka.
Okay, how about
Ay,
you,
kaso-
Jerry? What's on your wish list?
Ako, siguro personalized na face mask o face shield.
Wow!
Oh, hirap nun ah.
Dali lang yun, dami namang
Something
na-order ngayon.
Yeah, something
At
that's
least,
useful.
Gagamit.
How about you, Zaldi? What's on your wish list?
Well, ako, simple din lang ako eh. Kahit na t-shirt or a baseball cap will do.
A baseball cap.
Kasi ang limit natin, remember, ang limit natin 500 to 1,000 pesos lang. So, tama-tama lang yun.
Okay, Abba, what's on your wish list?
Ako, hindi naman ako masyadong mapaghangad kahit magandang bisikleta lang.
Malo.
Saan naman nakakuha ng 1,000 is bisikleta? Grabe ka naman.
Malo. Sige, ako kahit ano. Ito kahit ano. Wag lang coffee mug.
Wag lang coffee mug. Okay.
Lancha.
Sige.
Lancha, pwede.
Ay, magaling ako mag-plancha, ha?
Ang galing naman. Okay, ako siguro.
Ikaw.
Kasi
Yan.
I love scented candles. Yan ang ano ko, yan ang hilig ko. You know, especially at night, especially at night when you're trying to set the mood bago matulog. I like lighting candles, especially in the bathroom para mabango tapos yung mood maganda. So yan, yan ang ano ko. Top of my wish list.
Tamang-tama, Risa. Malapit pa sa sementeryo.
Hindi. Ibang candle yun. Huwag niyo naman nakagawa ng candle dun sa grocery.
May babango din naman doon. May babango din doon.
Lagyan mo Lagyan mo sampagita.
Okay, so sa mga cases natin, ayan na yung kulang wish list ha. Hindi pa natin malalaman kung sinong nabunot ng isa't isa. But in the next coming weeks, we'll find out soon. But again, we're calling out for all our ka-chasers na talagang suki natin, na nanonood sa atin tuwing Sabado. Sana samahan nyo kami sa ating donation drive. Again, there's 2 ways to be able to help out our less fortunate brothers and sisters. Still have a very Merry Christmas. Again, meron tayong tuloy yung Pasko movement para sa inyong mga cash donations. At meron naman tayong alagang kapatid na donation drive na pwede naman sa mga donations in kind. So, pwede mga damit, pwede mga gamit ng pambata, gamit pang bahay, pwede o ano-ano pa. So, again, maraming salamat in advance and we'll keep you posted sa ating mga magiging progress sa ating donation drive. But now, let's go back to sports news and keeping us posted on all of our PBA balita is Jerry Ramos. Jerry, balitaan mo naman kami sa mga pinakamainit na pangyayari dyan sa may Clark.
Yes, Riz. Game 4 na ng PBA Philippine Cup Finals bukas, linggo. Ang serye, naman pa rin ang Ginebra 2-1 dahil nanalo ang TNT Tropang Giga last night sa Game 3 sa score na 88-67. Si Troy Rosario actually, hindi naman siya nanguna dahil si Roger Pogo yung top scorer na with 18 points. But si Troy ang mas may impact ang laro kagabi dahil alam natin nag-struggle yan during the playoffs. But he came up big last night with 15 points on 7 of 9 shooting sa field. Plus may 3 rebounds din siya. Recap lang nung first 2 games ng finals, nanalo ang Ginebra. Game 1, 194, overtime yan. At pinangunahan yan ni Japet Aguilar with 25 points and 16 rebounds. Tapos Game 2, Ginebra na naman, 92-90. Si Aljon Mariano naman ang nagbida with 20 points and 9 rebounds. Nakarebanse naman ang Token Tex para hindi malugmog sa 0-3 deficit. Yun nga, nanalo sila sa Game 3 para mababa ang deficit sa 2-1 sa ng best of 7 series. Game 4, bukas alas 6 ng gabi sa Angeles University Foundation Gym pa rin at mapapanood sa TV5, One Sports at PBA Rush. Kayo, sa tingin nyo, makakabalik ba ang TNT laban sa Ginebra? Para may top line series.
Ako na mauna, Marin Jerry. Ako sa tingin ko, yung pagkapanalo ng Token Tex sa Game 3 ay malaking malaking tulong yan para doon sa moral ng Token Tex. At mind you, tambakan pa ang ginawa nila doon sa Token Tex, 88-67. At yan, malaki na itulong itong si Rosario na yung sabi mo nga kanina, struggling siya dito sa series pero biglang nakita niya kung saan siya mas epektibo maglaro, which is the inside play. So doon, napakalaki ng kanya na itulong. Kaya ang mangyayari nito sa tingin ko, katulad nung nasabi ko nung unang-una pa man, bago magsimula ang Best of 7 Championship Series ng dalawang team na ito, ay aabot ito sa Game 7.
Wow. Yeah. Sino? Waylon.
Oo, tama. Agree ako dyan.
Rosario.
Actually, yung pagkapanalo nung TNT last night, medyo talagang linamangan nila yung Hinebra eh. And considering na Bobby Ray Parks did not play,
Yes.
para yatang kumbaga parang nung naglalaro si Bobby Ray, dikit yung first 2 games. Nung nawala, nag-injured, nagpahinga, maganda yung ginawa ng token text. Tinalo Hinebra, linamangan. Ngayon, isa na lang yung lamang ng Hinebra sa series, 2-1. And I think, I don't know, Jerry, kung anong balita kay Bobby Ray, pero kung makakabalik siya for Game 4, I think tatabla tong series na to. Malaki ang chance ng TNT, nasa kanila yung momentum ngayon, para maitabla yung series. And tama, Game 7 naman yung tinitignan natin dito, so I guess, papunta pa rin dun yung serye.
Talaga. Tama? Mr.
Parang
Cordero.
ayaw mo. Parang ayaw mo, Jerry.
Thank you. Ako, very important yung panalo kagabi because in any series, 2-1 is better than 3-0. Di ba? 2-1 yan. Isa pang panalo bukas, tabla na ang serye, down to a best of 3. Ako naman, wala akong pinapanigan. All I want is a good series, an exciting series for the fans to enjoy. Wala akong kakampihan. Kaya bukas, talk and text ako. Para to all.
Riga.
Well, of course, being a sports fan na nanonood ng PBA, pinakamagandang marinig sa mga tenga ko ang Game 7, I would want to see the series go all the way to Game 7, maximize everything, and it would be a very nice treat for the fans. What just concerns me a little, Jerry, and you perhaps can tell us more about it, Hinebra only scored 67 points kahapon. I mean, that is very low. I know it's not an import-laden conference where we see 100 plus points, production from a team in a game. But 67 points from a team that played 4 full quarters. Halos wala pa halos na 20 points yun per quarter. Was there something bothering or different with Hinebra kahapon?
Yes. When we talked to Coach Tim Cone last night, inadmit niya na pagod ang mga players niya dahil alam natin yung first 2 games ng series talagang digdigan ng laban, yung game 1 na nag-overtime pa, and they exerted too much effort dun sa paghahabol against TNT Tropang Giga nung game 2. Matatandaan natin, Riz, down ang Hinebra by 15 in the same game 2. Nahabol nila yon, eventually nanalo sila ng 2 points. So, ang basa ni Coach Tim Cone kagabi is after ng first quarter, maganda kasi yung simula nila ng first quarter. L8 Tenorio was 4 of 4 sa 3-point line nung first quarter. And then after nun, nag-dip na yung performance ng mga players niya, especially si Stanley Pringle. So, naano agad ni Coach Tim na pagod yung mga players niya from the previous 2 games ng finals. And yet, they were still able to come back from a 15-point deficit again last night. Lumang uli ang token text ng 15 points. Nahabol nila yon, but fortunately for Tropang Giga, survive nila yung run ng Hinebra na yon, and wala nang legs ang Hinebra pagdating ng 4th period. Kaya nagtuloy-tuloy na ang token text sa panalo. Si Stanley Pringle, after scoring 34 points in game 2, 11 points lang sa gabi. And Hinebra shot, I think, 35% from the field. So, I think,
Jerry,
valid
in the
naman yung reason.
in a series like this, and
Yes,
we've
yes.
seen it time and again, talagang adjustments, would play a key role. And the rotation also of the players is going to be a factor. And we know Coach Tim Cohn has a tendency of playing only a certain number of players. His rotation could be very short, and that could be taking into effect ito ang mababang production ng Ginebra. With, of course, game number 2. But we'll see again kung anong kalalabasan ng game number 4. Again, Jerry, invite everyone before we bring in our guest. Game 4 bukas ng PBA Finals.
Yes, 6 p.m. pa rin is AUF and live over TV5, One Sport and PBA Rush. Game 4, PBA Philippine Cup.
Alam natin kung tatabla ba ang Barangay Ginebra San Miguel or aalagot aabado ng TNT Tropang Giga with 3 games to 1. We'll find out tomorrow. But bago tayo pumunta sa ibang PBA news, kasi marami tayong balita about the draft, about the 3-on-3, about ano pa ba yung tungkol sa PBA, about season 46 that's going to happen next year. Our first guest is already ready and in standby. So wag na natin siyang pag-antayin pa dahil sayang naman at minsan lang natin siyang makakausap. If Zaldi could be kind enough to introduce our guest.
Sino ba yung guest natin? Nakikita ko sa dami. Sa dami. Siyempre si Justin Chua. Ng Phoenix yan. Ng Phoenix. Si Justin Chua yan. Kasi litong-lito na tayo dahil sa dami ng ating hinihintay na guest. So, si Justin Chua yan. He plays center for Phoenix.
This conference, he showed some real nice performance for the Phoenix Fuel Masters, scoring 13 points a game, averaging about 6 rebounds in a ball game, and a whopping 42% three-point shooting percentage from the field. Mind you, big po itong bisita natin. Joining us from the Phoenix LPG Fuel Masters, one of my favorites, Justin Chua. Hi!
Thank you for having me.
Yan. Justin, nagbibiro lang ako kanina.
Si Justin, pala yun.
Kasi hahabulin natin yung script eh. Yung sinabi ko, sino ba yun? Siyempre, si Justin Chua yan. Ulitin ko lang yung sinabi kanina ni, at welcome dito sa The Chasedown. Unang tanong, ako na magtatanong, Justin, ha?
Sige.
First question ko, siyempre, kumusta yung naging buhay mo doon sa bubble?
Actually, masaya siya. Nung umpisa lang siya na sobrang adjustment talaga. Kasi parang di mo ma-realize na paano yung life mo for 2 months. Nasa hotel ka lang. Tapos bawal ka gumala-gala. So parang nung umpisa, parang kapaka-papa. Pero nung nag-start na yung mga practice, mga games, okay naman na siya.
Ang ganda ng nilaro talaga ng team mo ngayon. Itong nasa loob kayo ng bubble. Ini-expect mo ba yun? Ganon? At ano ang dahilan?
Surprising siya actually kasi yun nga, di ba, bagong sistema, bagong coach, so we didn't really expect anything sa season na to kundi mag-improve lang sa mga tinuturo ni coach. Pero nung yung nag-umpisa, nag-2-0 kami, parang dun ko na-feel na parang, uy, baka pwede mukhang okay to this conference Kaya yun na, after 2 games, tsaka ako na-feel na makakaya namin.
Okay, thank you.
Jerry, you have a question for Justin?
Yes, Justin, kumusta ka na?
Okay naman.
Buti ka pa, nandiyan ka na sa labas.
Ano nga, nakamiss nga yung bubble life, sa totoo lang
Di ba?
Balik ka na daw.
Hanapin mo rin.
Justin, balik na raw doon, Justin.
Okay na, next time.
Hindi, Justin, eto, sa ganda ng nilaro naman ng Phoenix, hindi rin naman matatawaran na ang ganda rin ng nilaro mo dito sa Bubble Conference, no? May ano ba naisip mo ba yan, no? Plinano mo na dahil special tong season na to, kailangan ma-improve din yung paglalaro mo.
Hindi ko siya, wala naman siya sa goal ko na parang kailangan maging ganito ako, maging ganyan. Ano lang talaga, nag-prepare lang din ako bago nung bubble kasi sabi ko, for sure, marami dito, feel ko out of shape, di makapag-ensayo. Kasi syempre, sobrang pili lang yung places pwede tayo mag-workout nung lockdown, di ba? So I was lucky enough to have a gym na I could work out, tapos I could do skill shooting. So feel ko kaya medyo naangat din ako kundi. Kasi parang I maintain my shape going to the season compared to the others. Parang ganun siguro.
And napansin din namin na isa kayo sa mga teams na yung maganda yung samahan eh. No?
Kasi pinipreach talaga ni Coach Jong Uichico yung pagka-family namin. So parang ano rin nasa players din kasi yun. Siyempre, parang magkakasundo kasi kami lahat. Kaya okay yung samahan namin lagi.
And malaking tulong yun, siyempre, sa kampanya yun.
Yes,
Okay, thank you, Justin. Ha?
Thank you.
Waylon, next question.
Oo. Justin, kamusta? Wilon.
Hi.
Idol, oo. Justin, from college, sanay na sanay ka na maglaro sa big crowd. Of course, sa Ateneo pa lang, sanay ka na maraming nanonood, maraming nag-cheer, then nag-PBA, same thing. Eto, bubble, walang fans eh. Kamusta yung experience of playing without the crowd?
Actually, advantage namin ng Phoenix kasi di ba sobrang konti rin yung fan base namin. So, medyo sanay kami na konti lang nanonood live. Pero, yung advantage nito, pati kalaban namin, wala ring fans. So, nagkakarinigan talaga kami sa court. So, ewan ko kung naririnig niyo every game. So, sobra yung bench namin sa bigaw. So, nakakatulong siya sa game lagi.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned kumbaga yung nag-improve yung camaraderie niyo as a team, yung samahan ninyo. Kamusta naman yung naging buhay bubble ninyo na of course, di ba? Araw-araw kasama sila Matthew Wright, sila Jason Perkins, yung kakulitan ni Calvin Gabriela, pwede mo bang ikwento sa amin?
Kasi nung umpisa, kala namin, parang magkakasawaan kami kasi isipin mo, everyday, pag-gising mo, makikita mo na yung roommate mo, pagtulog mo, siya pa rin. So parang akala mo magiging boring yung life. Pero for me, hindi eh. Parang masaya ka, lalo na every Monday. Sa Baboy kasi every Monday, may ayuda kami from Manila, yung padala ng food. So, tuwang-tuwa kami mag-Monday lagi. Nag-iikot ang kaming room lahat. As in, lahat kami, buong team, nagkukuha ng pagkain from one another. So, I guess that's one thing also that bonded us. Lalo na si Calvin. Kasi si Calvin, di ba, taga Pampanga. So, ang daming source ng pagkain lagi. Siya sa kanya nanggagaling. So, kaya masaya every Monday lagi sa amin.
Mm-hmm. Pero syempre, yung araw-araw na paglalaro, and then almost every day din, ensayo kayo, mas naging yung team nyo no? Mas naging effective kayo on the court, no?
Siguro kasi din yung isang factor din yung walang hierarchy sa team namin. Like, kahit si Matt, si Calvin, sila Jason, sila RJ, nakikinig sila sa lahat eh. Wala yung superstar complex. So, feel ko isang factor din yun na kaya nag-gel kami ng mabuti talaga.
Mm-hmm. Alright, thank you Justin. Thank you. Aba?
Thank you. Ngayon, Justin, good afternoon. If I'm not mistaken, Danny Espiritu boy to si Justin.
Yes po.
Ang question ko sa Justin, nagkaroon ka pa ng ng adjustment, big or small, from Coach Louie Alas to Coach Tomex Robinson?
Medyo big actually kasi kung napansin nyo this conference, medyo outside na yung game ko more than inside. So going into the season, actually yung bubble camp lang kung kailan kami nag-start ng practice, doon lang ako nag-adjust talaga kasi doon pa lang tinuturo yung sistema talaga namin. So sa medyo nahirapan ako nung umpisa, to be honest, kasi nasanay ako na medyo sa loob lang ako naglalaro, perimeter, itong bubble conference, nag-extend ako from 3. For the past 6 years ko sa league, hindi naman ako tumitira 3 points like mga shot clock lang, gano'n. Pero ngayon, parang mas pinipilit na nila ako mag 3 points. So, sobrang adjustment talaga siya.
And since you mentioned it, this conference is a bubble. Very remarkable yung improvement mo from the outside, yung mga results mo. Kaya pag tumitira ka, parang ang naisip mo agad, ang laki ng percentage, papasok mo. Dahil bira tumira. Okay. Pinag-una mo pa ng panahon?
Well, yung shooting kasi from 3 naman, I've been working on it na talaga ever since. Pero hindi lang ako nagkaka-chance talaga to shoot it. Kasi parang, syempre, we have a system before kung mga past teams ko rin na medyo hanggang doon lang ako sa perimeter talaga nilalagay. So ngayon, parang nasabihan ako ni Coach Tobex na, sige, kung feel mo tumiyan ng 3 points, titira ka. So ganun. So doon lang din nag-start na nire-request nila or sinasabihan nila ako na just usog mo po palaging 3 points para mas maraming points kaysa 2 points.
Oo nga
Yes,
naman.
okay. It is paying off. Ayun, trap ka na from inside and outside. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Right. Well, ako, Justin, unang-una, did you lose weight? Ba't ang payat mo?
Medyo. Kasi nung lockdown, di ba, walang masyadong mga fast food, walang restaurant. So, napilitan akong magluto for myself. So, it's either hindi ako marunong magluto or konti lang talaga kinakain ko. Kaya pumayat din ako eh.
Ngayon ko, hindi ka marunong.
Subukan nyo na lang, sir. Magluto ako para sa inyo.
No, don't get me wrong. Yung kapayatan mo naman is in a good way, you know? Because we've seen you over the years and yung, kumbaga, mukha kang kondisyon. Yan yung sinasabi ko. And, you know, we saw it in this conference on how you really perform. I just want to know, curiosity lang, because, you know, sometimes for us to be able to improve, may ibang klaseng motivation and to be able to improve in a league where you have the best. Iyan ang talaga sa mga pinakamagagandang magagawa mo as a professional basketball player. What motivated you, Justin? Was there something that happened during the lockdown or, you know, while you were in the bubble to just keep on, you know, improving and improving? Everybody wants to improve, pero yung pinakita mo was just on another level.
It was just dahil may basketball na. So parang ayoko siya sayangin kasi you never know if we'll play another conference again eh. We never know when, kung, or ano man mangyari ulit. So, nung bubble talaga, sobrang ako na parang ayoko sayangin. Kasi andito na tayo eh. Like, magkukulong na rin naman tayo dito for 2 months. Parang why waste it, diba? So, parang I had the mindset na just give it your all, parang every time talaga. Kasi wala ka na rin naman distractions, hindi ka naman makalabas. There's nothing else to do. So yung focus sa game talaga, kasi yun lang, everyday. Basketball lang talaga, literal.
So it was more of that mindset that, you know, first, it's a privilege now that we get to play basketball. It could be taken away from us. So you might as well give it your 100% since you're also there and there's nothing else pretty much to do but you don't do one job and that's to play basketball.
Yeah, kain tulog basketball lang talaga. So I think it was a big help also na yun lang talaga isipin mo eh. Wala nang iba.
Right. Okay. Zaldi, you have a question for Justin?
Oo nga, kay Justin. Justin, meron pa rin akong tanong sa'yo. Kasi parang ang sarap itanungin sa'yo yung ang tagal mong nandiyan sa bubble, ano yung unang-unang ginawa mo noong nasa labas ka na ng bubble?
Kumain, tsaka makipag-date sa girlfriend ko kasi tagal ko siya din nakita eh. So,
Panalo!
diretso labas kain agad kasi nung sa bubble, parang very konti ng options for food. Walang Japanese food. So, pareho kami ng girlfriend ko mahilig pag Japanese food. So, diretso kain agad.
Hindi mo ni-require mo na
Saan?
Hindi mo muna ni-require na mag-quarantine ng at least mga 5 days man lamang yung girlfriend mo, kagad kumain ka kayo?
Hindi na ako nag-quarantine kasi kaka-swab test lang namin sakto bago ko umalis ng bubble. So, negative naman ako. So, parang, sige, kain na.
Ay, yung girlfriend mo. Yung girlfriend mo.
Wala yan, yan, hindi tinatablan ng COVID yan. Yeah, but ano naman, take out lang naman. We didn't really eat naman sa resto kasi syempre, nandyan pa rin naman yung COVID.
Okay. At teka, meron pa ako isang tanong sa'yo. yung tungkol doon sa most improved player, yan ba importante sa'yo?
Well, syempre, nung na-out na kami, syempre yung goal ko talaga was really to make it to the finals and then bahala na kung anong mangyari. Pero we fell short nga hanggang game 5 lang. Sa ngayon, since we're out, I was really hoping na sa akin sana mabigay or kahit maging finalist or nominee man lang para malaking bagay yan for me. Kasi I've been in the league for 7 years na, diba? So parang who would have thought na ngayon makakakuha pa ako ng award. So sana.
Okay. So, guys, may tanong pa kayo kay Justin?
Meron lang akong curious lang, out of curiosity, Justin. Nung nakalabas ka ba ng bubble, nanood ka pa rin ng finals? Pinanood mo pa rin ba?
Actually, di na ako nanonood ng PBA nung natalo kasi medyo masakit pa rin eh. Kasi di ba, lumamang kami sa series. So parang,
Yes.
sayang. Sobrang sayang. Like, sinasabi nga nila sa team, di natin malalaman kung kailan tayo ulit sa ganung posisyon, di ba? So, nakapanghinayang lang din. But, of course, hands down naman to Tokyo Tex talaga kasi sobrang lakas nila.
And Justin, the way you guys performed is just, a great showing of how you could be very, very deadly come season 46. So we're all looking forward to watching you guys again. Perhaps pwede ka magpasalamat sa lahat ng sumuporta sa Phoenix all throughout at lalong-lalo na sa mga sumuporta sa'yo.
Well, unang-una, thank you sa PBA fans unang-una in general kasi syempre nandun pa rin sila kahit virtual fans lang, they were there supporting us. Sana napasaya kayo namin. And then sa mga Phoenix followers, feel ko medyo dumami-dami konti ngayon ulit kasi with the way how we played nga. So I hope you continue supporting us also.
Right. Okay. Now, you guys, you're going on a quick break. Ilang buwan bago magsimula yung next season. What's your plan?
Sa ngayon, wala eh. Kaya nga sabi ko, na-miss ko yung bubble kasi wala akong ginagawa ngayon. So medyo feel ko tataba na naman ulit ako. But we'll see. Medyo sana lang wishful thinking kasi di ba may Gilas on Feb. So hopefully I'll be invited in the pool again kasi naputol nga yung state ko, di ba? Nag-1 game lang ako. Dapat yung second window where nag-PBA bubble. So hopefully I'll get an invitation and we'll see. I'll probably start working out once may plan na.
Nice. Last na to. Bago ka talaga magpaalam. 2-1 na. Ginebra, TNT. What do you think of game number 4?
It's gonna be a close game. Lalo na kasi alam mo yung feeling na makapanalo ko lang ng isa. It will kind of change your mindset. So feel ko it will be a close game again. And then di ako magsasabi kung sino manalo. Basta it will be a close game.
Bulong mo na lang.
Risa, pa isa.
Sige,
Ito, matagal lang tinatanong. Ito bang season na to, do you think, Justin, this 45th season, dahil nga nagbubble, we're in a pandemic, asterisk ba to? May asterisk ba tong season na to kung sino man magja-champion? What do you think?
For me naman hindi. Kasi everybody went into the season equally naman, di ba? Like lahat tayo, hindi naman nakapag-ensayo talaga. So feeling ko whoever wins this is technically a champion pa rin. Walang asterisk siguro. That's for me lang naman.
Sino MVP?
Sa akin din.
Sino MVP?
Sino MVP?
Siyempre si Matthew Wright pipiliin ko.
Sabi ko na nga ba eh.
Siyempre, kakampi.
Kasi top 3 sila.
Siyempre.
So silang tatlo.
Naninigurado lang tayo.
Regardless, Justin, of whoever wins or MVP or yung mag-champion, we are so proud of how you performed, this conference. Again, watching you for 6 years or since nung college ka pa, it's so nice to see you just, performing on a higher level and keep it up. And we can't wait na makita kayo ulit for season 46. Thank you so much, Justin Chua.
Thank you for inviting me.
Send our love and regards to your girlfriend and your family, okay?
She's here listening.
Hi!
Hoy! Hello!
Galing ni Justin. Galing. Most improved yan.
Galing mo. Kaya pala kagad kinuwento mo, ha?
Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Bye,
Catch
Justin.
up
Thank
with
you.
next time. That was Justin Chua from the Phoenix LPG Fuel Masters. Always a nice guy na talagang masayang kakwentuhan. And again, we're so happy na, after so many teams din na napagdaanan ni Justin, and then he was kind of like in and out with injuries, now he's in great shape and is performing very well. So it's really nice to know. May time ba tayo? Balikan natin yung ibang mga PBA na balita. Bago tayo mag-break, Jerry, we would like to go back to some of the PBA news that we were talking about earlier. I'm first and foremost curious, draft news. May balita na mamamove ang draft. Is that correct, Jerry?
Yes, meron ng exact date ang draft sa March 14 yan. March 14. At least mga 1 month before the opening of the season 46 na ang plano is gawin sa April 9. Kasi ang anniversary ng PBA, 46 year ng PBA. Yun ang plano ng PBA board. And March 14 nga yung draft, yung deadline ng actually yung application para sa mga gustong magpa-draft will start on Monday, December 7, at may 1 month silang to complete yung requirements na kailangan, especially dun sa mga fill-up players. So ang deadline yan will be on January 27. Parehas yan, fill-ups and local players. Pero ang tinanggal nilang isang requisite dun sa mga magpapadraft, kahit hindi ka na naglaro sa D-League, pwede ka nang mag-apply. So,
Correct.
yun ang ginawa dahil nga may pandemya, di ba? So, walang D-League tournament. Yes.
Jerry, just curious, if ever, so na-move ang draft, or do we have news kung meron pa tayong magiging combine?
I think pinag-iisipan pa ng PBA din yan no? Conforme pa sa sitwasyon by that time, no? Kung iaalaw ng sa bagay, professional naman yan, no? Pinayagan na nga makapaglaro. But I think wala pang decision ng Commissioner's Office tungkol dyan. Yung draft nga, hindi pa alam kung gagawin na sa isang venue ulit or baka virtual lang daw. Isa sa mga considered. Yes, so matagal pa naman yun, 3 months ago. So maaaring marami pang nangyari. May vaccine na nga, di ba? Hindi natin alam kung by that time.
Okay, so in the next coming weeks, siguro makakabalita tayo sa mga nagbibigay na or nakakapagpasa na ng kanilang application para sa paparating na PBA draft. We're expecting this draft also to be very stacked, no, Jerry? Maraming mga pangalan na lumulutang na.
Totoo, dahil kumbaga parang open na to open na ng PBA sa lahat. So, ang magiging ano na lang dyan, yung pagsunod mo dun sa requirements na hihingin ng liga. Kung pasado naman yung requirements mo, by all means, welcome ka sa draft. I believe maraming mga fill-up players ang mag-a-apply for this year dahil nga, or for next year dahil nga, yung isang prerequisite na usually naging batayan before yung paglalaro sa D-League ay tinanggal na.
Lumuwag.
Pati yung mga lumuwag kumbaga. I think yung mga papers pa rin sa Bureau of Immigration and Department of Justice, syempre kailangan pa rin nilang i-comply yon. Yun ang hindi tatanggalin diyan. If my thinking is right.
Tama yan.
Right. Okay, what do you think, guys? Very quick. With the draft being moved to a further date, kasi usually we have the draft around December, correct? Ngayon, nalipat siya ng around March. May malaking epekto ba to, Waylon? What are your thoughts?
I guess hindi naman ganun makaka-apekto yan in terms of preparation dun sa mga papasok na bagong players coming from the draft. Kasi they'll be given at least a month para mag-training for the teams na makakapili sa kanila kasi nasa news na sinabi na ng PBA board na I think April ang opening ng 46 season. So I think that's enough time for them to get adjusted sa bagong team, bagong pamilya nila sa PBA. So I don't see any reason or anything na makaka-apekto kung ma-move man yung draft by March. I think okay lang yan.
Right. Okay. Now, babalikan natin yung mga iba pang PBA balita natin in a short while. But speaking of draft, there were two guys that we saw in the recent draft na hindi pa natin nakikitang maglaro sa PBA. It's quite unfortunate, but we saw them donning Philippine colors, and they're among those gentlemen that competed again and swept the recent window for the FIBA Asia Qualifiers 2021. We're so happy that they can join us today in the show. It's my first time to be able to talk to them, so excited ako. Let's welcome here this afternoon on the Chasedown. I'll address them na lang prior kasi sa kanilang mga PBA teams na dapat talaga pupuntahan. We have from Terra Firma, we have Isaac Go, and joining us from the NLEX Road Warriors is Matt Nieto. How are you guys?
We're doing good. Hello.
Very good. Thanks for having us here.
I love the shirts.
Hello.
You know?
Welcome.
Did you guys talk na magterno kayo ngayong hapon?
Blue talaga dapat. Blue talaga.
It's a pleasure to be talking to you guys after again a great performance in Bahrain. Kamusta yung naging experience niyo doon? It was a bubble also, and you know you represented the country. Tell us about that experience. Maybe Isaac can go first.
Of course, it was something different because every time we go abroad, we always want to go around and explore, see the sights. But this time around, we had to stay in the hotel. It was either hotel or gym. And we couldn't even visit each other's rooms. So in terms of team bonding, we had to do it through meals. We had to do it through team meetings and practices. But it was a fun experience. Definitely something that we would cherish and something that we can build on for the future.
Did you have the same experience, Matt? Was it fun also for you?
It's actually very fun. Actually, mas nagustuhan ko nga that we can't leave Bahrain that much, so we could really focus on the game and practices. Alam naman natin noon, para makalaro sa Pilipinas, kailangan mo wala kang distractions eh. So para sa akin, in my opinion, I was really focused on that game kasi wala akong distraction anywhere else. I'm just focused on winning that game, both games in Thailand, and representing our country well.
Eh, grabe nga yung naging panalo natin doon. We are so proud of you guys. Maybe the Chasers also has questions. Abak, your questions for these two guys.
Well, ako, of course, they are being labeled as the young guns of Philippine basketball. Yun lang, what are anong outlook ninyo when it comes to this issue na whether kayo na rin daw talaga ang pang 2023 FIBA World Cup natin, or is it still going to be the PBA players? What are your thoughts on this issue?
Siguro na lang, at the end of the day, the goal is to field in the best team possible. If that involves the PBA players, great. If it involves us, then even better. But all we're trying to do is trying to set the program and try to get the program running, try to get us caught up to the international game because a lot of us lack that experience. If at the end of the day the PBA players come in and root for play for our national team, then it's great. At the end of the day, Pilipinas pa rin nanalo eh. Doesn't matter who 12 goes out there, but it has to be the best 12 that can represent us, the country, well.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And how about Mike?
For me, siguro, kung sino man yung deserving sa amin, it's both in nice ways. Kasi para sa akin, kung ano man matulong ko sa team, whether mapasok ako sa lineup or even just help them in practices. As long as manalo tayo sa World Cup, mapakita natin kung ano talaga yung true spirit ng Philippine basketball sa world. That's okay for me. Basta kung sino man deserving sa spot na yon, siya yung ma-lineup. And kung sino man ang pinaka perfect sa mga roles sa point guard, center, etc. As long as we fielded everyone that's really gonna represent our country well, that's fine with me. Even kung kami yung mga young guns or mga PBA players, as long as we represent the country well, ipakita natin na talagang effective yung program ni Coach Tab.
Okay, thank you.
Zaldi, you have questions?
Yeah, gusto ko lang itanong dito sa dalawa na yung about yung kanilang of course yung experience nila inside the bubble doon sa Bahrain, how was it? And yung what they think na yung pwede pang idagdag doon sa team para lalo pang lumakas. It's obvious na kayang-kaya naman ninyo ng nitong Gilas team na ito yung Thailand ay sa tingin nila kung against South Korea o mas malakas na team pwede silang lumaban na sabayan.
Siguro naman the first thing we lacked talaga for this window was preparation time. I think Coach Tab, Coach Jong, SVP have said it a lot that it's very difficult to prepare to get back into playing shape in 3 weeks, and especially since we haven't been playing in 8 months. So I think that's the first thing that we need more. We need more practice time, and I think naman given enough time and we believe in the system of the coaches. They done their scouting report. Like, we were prepping for Thailand for 3 weeks, and that was our only focus. So that was an advantage for us that even though we had such a constrained amount of time, we were only focused on one opponent. So we were able to adjust our system, implement a system that was more catered towards Thailand.
How about you, Matt?
For me, I agree with Isaac. As you can see, we only had like less than 2 weeks to prepare to really know the system kung ano ipapakita namin sa Thailand. And it's like overload na yung info na binigay ni Coach Tab sa amin because we had to prepare defense, our offensive system. So we really need to practice more. We had to really buy in the system and trust the system more. And makikita mo yung team chemistry yun din naman. We are willing passers. We're willing to learn the system, and we're willing to sacrifice our individual goals for team goals talaga. So I think what we really need, and yung pinaka-important role talaga yung practice and preparation time for the incoming window against Korea.
Sa inyong dalawa ulit, para follow-up question. Yung kay Kwame, na-approve na yung House Bill 5951 ng Justice Committee ng House of Representatives. Do you think pag nadagdag pa dyan sa lineup ninyo, ito si Kwame, mas malayo pa ang aabutin ninyo? O mas lalong lalakas ang inyong lineup?
Siguro naman, because yan na, as Coach Tab and Coach Jong have mentioned a lot, the problem with our team also this time around is that we lack size in the front line. So having Anj, who's 6'11", coming in, awesome rim protector, aggressive rebounder, can make a lot of things easier for the team. And at the same time, there are a lot of things that he gives that would make it difficult for the opposing teams.
Matt?
Yeah, yes, Anj is really a good asset for the team. He's a game changer. He's a team changer. And I know that he could bring a lot more here in the team and for the future kasi sobrang laki pa yung potential ni Anje. He's just scraping his ceiling. And I trust that Anje will really do his best to represent the Philippines.
Thank you.
Okay, Waylon.
Yeah.
Waylon.
Matt, Isaac, congrats ha.
Thank you po.
Yun lang,
Thank you.
prior to this bubble, prior to this qualifier, kayong dalawa together with Juan Gomez Deliano and then Ferdy Ravena and si Dwight Ramos, you played with the pro professional players last February na qualifiers din. Pero yung team nyo ngayon, all collegiate players eh. From different backgrounds, different schools of course, different coaches. So, how was it playing together? Na nandun yung taga-UP, nandun yung taga-ibang school. How was the relationship? Kwentuhan niyo naman kami.
I think it was fun naman because when you think about it na, we've all played against each other, so there's a mutual respect between one another. And at the same time, we got the chance to see what the person is like outside the court. So I think one person that Matt talked about before was Balti. So syempre when we play against Lasal, he's one of the marked men, he's one of their leaders. And then when we got to meet him in person, so even though he looks quiet, sobrang makulit pala siya. Sobrang he cracks jokes, makes everybody laugh. And parang everybody, I think, because we have this mutual respect for one another and all of us are college, all of us are about the same age, nakaka-relate kami sa isa't isa, nagkakantuhan, naglolokohan, and at the end of the day, parang everybody's high character guys, everybody has a great attitude and just made the team great and the team environment really fun.
How about you, Matt?
For me, inside the court, at first, makikita mo na sobrang competitive lahat. Wala may gusto magpatalo. Our egos are all around. And then, after mga ilang practices, we could see that willing naman pala kami lahat mag-adjust, willing mag-sacrifice. And it's really exciting to be able to play with the UP guys, with the Lasal guys, and Beda guys. Kasi makikita mo yung mga perspective nila in basketball. You could ask, you can hear, and you can experience them kung paano talaga sila kung ano yung vision nila, kung ano yung nag-i-experience nila while playing basketball. And outside the basketball, you know, you get to know them more. Lalo na si Balti, alam mo na, taga Lasal yan eh. Alam mo na yung relationship namin dati. And makikita mo na si Balti na according kay George, na talagang clown siya, talaga nagpapatawa siya kung saan-saan. And you could really see that talagang nagko-connect kami as a team. Parang bigla na lang kami nag-magnet sa isang isa, ang mga kwentuhan namin, mga stories namin sa teams namin, sa Ateneo, sa UP, sa Lasal, etc. Talagang nakikinig kami kasi gusto namin makita yung mga experiences nila, yung mga mahihirap na times nila na experience sa Lasal, sa mga ganun. So it's really nice na binigyan kami ng opportunity to really bond as a team and makalaro and represent our country well as a team.
Okay,
Hindi ko natatanong kung sino pinakamakulit sa team. Parang si Balti pinakamakulit eh, no?
Opo, si Balti po. Grabe. Kahit bago laro, pinapatawa niya kami eh. Kaya nga sabi ko siya, mag-focus na kami kasi puro joke si Balti bago laro eh.
Alright, thanks Matt. Isaac.
Jerry.
Yes, one quick lang. Hi Isaac, hi Matt. Alam natin on loan kayo sa national team, no? Pero gigil na rin ba kayong maglaro sa respective teams yan sa PBA? Siguro Isaac.
I think all of us naman eh. As in, we just like to play no matter what. And a lot of us had the dream growing up to eventually play in the PB. And we've gotten drafted. On hold na lang yung dream namin. But at the same time, we're exploring something new to represent the national team. So it's both, either or panalo kami. Either we represent the country or we get to play in the PBA. So, I mean, it's a win-win for us. And we're just enjoying the experience.
Matt?
Ako po, kating-kati na po maglaro kasi nakikita ko po yung team ko. Actually, every game pinapanood ko yung NLEX sa TV, lalo na yung kakastart na ng PBA. And yung nakikita ko na medyo nadadown sila, parang gusto kong makatulong in any way I can. Actually, message Kiefer and sila Boss Ronald namin na congrats and good luck sa mga ganun in any way that can kasi gusto ko talaga manalo yung team ko eh.
Nakapag-practice na ba kayo sa mga teams? Yun na lang, one.
Nung December ata, after the draft, nakapag-practice kami.
Yeah, for 1 week po ata naka-practice po ako with NLEX. So I get to experience
1 year na yun,
yes, and yung mga teammates ko. I actually got to learn the system po kagad.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kung kunwari, meron kayong bukas pwedeng match up. Sino mga PBA players yung gusto niyong makalaban na?
Gusto mo malaman?
Aba.
Medyo mahirap yun.
Junmar agad.
Careful!
Justin Chua agad.
June
June
Maragat.
Mar agad.
Tapos si Stanley Pringle.
For San Miguel Boys pinili siguro na, I think yes, Junmar. I've seen him in Gilas practices before. I've seen parang nawawawa ako sa nagagawa niya sa court. He's the MVP, best player of the conference. And he's just probably one of the best players, if not the best player in the PBA right now. Sayang lang the injury, but siguro that was the gauge parang, okay, how can I stand up to Junmar? Feel ko mahihirapan ako. But of course, you want to gauge yourself with the best.
So, Junmar Fajardo. Sige, sasabihin ko
Nice.
kay Junmar para abangan ka niya, Aisa.
Ito kay Matt Nieto, Stanley Pringle agad.
Ikaw, Matt.
Ako po, kasi nakikita ko po, parang gusto ko yung pattern yung laro ko, nakikita ko yung resemblance po sana in the future kay Kuya L.A. Tenorio. Gusto ko po siya makalaban. Lalo na
Oh!
Ateneo po.
Ayun na,
Ateneo po siya, point guard. So,
One big fight!
Pati court general po siya, si Idol Tiniente. So, gusto ko po talaga gayahin laro ko parang siya.
Nice.
Iyan ko si
nice.
LA mamaya.
Okay. Well, what's gonna happen now for you guys very quick because Christmas is coming up. Magbabakasyon ba kayo? Or are you leaving? Are you going to the province? Matt, ikaw muna.
I'm just gonna stay here with my family. Actually, na-miss ko yung family ko na 3 weeks ako nawala to Laguna and Bahrain. Celebrate with my family here. And then, at the side, mag-workout pa rin po ako kasi mahirap na mawala sa kondisyon kasi February na po yung next window. And actually, ayoko po mawala sa kondisyon kasi gusto ko po manalo sa next window. So,
Oo. Yeah. Pero Matt, pagdating mo sa PBA, wag mo na kaming pinupo kasi alam mo na nadidiin masyado yung natin. Yung block. Ano ba yan? Okay. Si Isaac, what are the plans for the holidays?
I think same with Matt is just to stay home, and spend time with my family. 3 weeks is a long time. And getting the chance to spend Christmas with them. I know that we're in tough times, and it's really a blessing that I'm able to spend the holidays with my loved ones. And at the same time, as Matt said again, we have to continue to work out. Next window is Feb against Korea and Indonesia. And at the same time, in terms of slots, the pro players are coming in. It's going to be much more competitive. So we have to prepare well.
Okay. Quick thank you sa mga fans. Isaac, ikaw na muna.
Sa lahat ng fans who supported Gilas Pilipinas in this last window and for the years gone and the years to come, thank you so much. You guys are the true inspiration for us that allow us to push forward every day and get better. And we hope that we make you guys proud and that we are able to represent the country well.
Yan. Matt?
sa mga kababayan kong Pilipino, sobrang salamat po sa pagsuporta sa Gilas Pilipinas. Kahit nasa labas po kami, nasa Bahrain kami o ibang bansa, nararamdaman po namin mga suporta nyo. Sana pagpatuloy nyo yung pagsuporta sa amin sa mga upcoming windows and sana pagpatuloy nyo rin po ang pagdadasal sa amin para manalo po kami.
Wait guys, very quick lang, Matt and Isaac, kasi sa The Chasedown, we're running a donation campaign for less fortunate brothers and sisters na pwede mabigyan ng aguinaldo for Christmas. So if you have maybe extra t-shirts, I don't know, caps, or whatever that you wish to donate, we hope that you guys can join our campaign too. The Tuloy ang Pasko movement, right?
Sige, okay po.
Sige po.
Ayan.
Nagdag mo na naman si Matt.
Okay.
Yung mga sapatos ni Matt, pwede yata yun. Size
Ako,
ano ba yan?
size 10. Size 10 ako.
Matt, hingi kami sapatos sa'yo, ha? Donate mo kami.
Bibigyan nyo ba? Idodonate nyo ba o gagamitin nyo?
Thank you so much for your time, and again, congratulations and a great showing in that recent window. We are so excited to have you guys play in the PBA, but most especially we are so excited that you are representing our country so well in the international competition. We're so proud of you. Maraming salamat, Isaac Go and Matt Nieto of Gilas Pilipinas. Saludo kami sa inyo. Thank you very much. We'll catch up with you again
Thank you.
next time. Salamat!
Having us.
Bye, guys.
Yay! Thank you. That was Isaac Go and Matt Nieto. Sa mga fans ng Gilas, meron pa tayong mga mai-interview mamaya. Joining us would still be Coach Jong Uichico and Dwight Ramos. Kaya huwag kayong aalis. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more of the Chasedown. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Chasedown. Sa mga kapapanood lamang, welcome sa inyong paboritong Saturday Sports Tambayan. Joining us are our ka-chasers, Jerry Ramos, Aba Cordero, Waylon Galvez and Zaldi Perez. Sa mga nanonood sa atin via Facebook live stream, welcome sa ating mga suki. Thank you so much. At sa mga nanonood via Signal and Signal Play app, nako, thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. We just had a couple of guests earlier. We had Justin Chua, we had Isaac Go and Matt Nieto. Marami pa tayong bisita na makakapanayam in a few, pero maybe quick bati lang tayo before we would move on with the rest of the show. May mga babatiin ba kayo, Jerry?
Ako? Wala.
Okay, good. How about you,
Mamaya.
Aba? May babatiin ka ba?
Ako birthday greeting to my Tito Baby Cordero. He's the oldest in the clan. He is turning 88 today.
Wow.
He's from Tarlac, Tito Baby. Happy birthday. Relax lang dyan.
Tito Baby's not a
Thank
baby
you.
anymore. Eat. Waylon.
Yes, oo. Kamusta lang and hi sa mga ka-Team Andy Star Wars ko na Funko Pop Collectors. At tala, mabilis lang. Colin Francisco, JC Manzano, Marlon Eusebio, Michael Castaneda, idol ko yan. Mike Canonoy, Mon Nicolas,
Uy, si Mike.
Natasha Chua, Raymond Hernandez, Ryan Paguligan, Nurse Sharina Savandra, and of course, idol ko, si Tatay Ninong, Idol Master Tani. Hi guys!
Si Tani. Ma'am Tani.
Salgi.
Of course, yung nanay ko, sabi ni Abak, 88 yung tito niya. Yung nanay ko, 87 years old na. Still
Pwede pa.
going strong.
Pwede nga match.
Oo, pupunta pa nga sa
Malaya.
bukid yun eh.
Palayan sa nanay ko.
Saka yung aking may bahay, si Annie, binabati ko rin. Saka yung nanay ko, naggawa na yung TV niya. Kaya akong matagal siyang hindi nakapanood ng The Chasedown. Kaya nga ngayon, nakabalik na daw, balita ko. Eh, bago nga yun eh. Nasira, 3 months pa lang ginagamit. Nasira na kaagad. So, binalik. So, okay na. Nanay, okay na.
Jerry.
Ako, Riz, may isa lang. Belated birthday kay NLEX official, Ronald Dulatre. Sir!
Boss Ronald.
Boss! Happy birthday,
Tayo.
boss!
Happy birthday, Rob!
Happy
Sir.
birthday to Boss Ronald. At sa mga nagba-birthdays ngayon, happy birthday. Kung hindi kayo nabate, don't worry. Mamaya, marami pa tayong oras para bumate. Let's the discussion sa ating mga sports balita. Very quick, kasi kasama natin yung mga Gilas players natin kanina. Again, balitaan natin sila ng mabilis lang, Zaldi, sa naging resulta nitong huling window.
Nagulo. Ganon. Aba, siyempre, na-sweep ng Gilas yung dalawang laban nila against Thailand. 2-0 sila. So ngayon, leading na sila ngayon sa
Group A.
Group A. Yan. Ang tagal bago dumating sa akin. 3-0. At tailing, sumusunod sa kanila ngayon yung South Korea. Na don't know kung doon sa susunod na window makakalaban na natin. At ang isa pa magandang balita dito ay itong si Ange Kwame, yung nasa nabanggit ko kanina yon, naaprubahan na ng Justice Committee ng House of Representatives yung proposal na para ma-naturalize siya. At sana magtuloy-tuloy na ito. At ang isa pa maganda dito, itong si Juan Gomez de Leaño, ay isa doon sa mga top performers qualifiers na nag-average siya ng 13 points per game at 3.5 yung kanyang assist per game. So sana magtuloy-tuloy yan. Yan ang balita natin.
Nice. And so again, congratulations. Yes, Waylon.
Yeah, Riza, tungkol kay Angelo Kwame, no? Nakausap natin, syempre, kaibigan natin si Coach Ryan Gregorio, ang Special Assistant to the President ng SBP, si Tito Alpanlilio. Ang next step dyan is for the Senate to approve na na-file na ni Senator Sani Angara. Kumbaga, naipasa na sa Congress. Ang next step naman is for the Senate na maipasa din. After that, pagpasado na, kailangan mapirmahan naman ni Presidente Duterte. Yan yung naging proseso when yung foreign players na sina Marcus Doutit, of course si Andre Blatch, yan yung mga dinaanan nilang proseso when they were naturalized and were able to play for the Philippine team. Nung panahon ng 80s, I think ang stories talagang pinirmahan, and I don't know if Saldi knows about it or si Abak, yung mga 80s naturalized players, sila Jeff Moore, sila Dennis Steele, si Chip Engeland, kung paano yung naging proseso nila as naturalized player. Pero yung ngayon, yan ang proseso natin for them to be naturalized.
Doubt
So
it
we're
na
praying na soon enough, magkaroon nga tayo ng magandang developments regarding, of course, Kwame. But our guests are ready. So since usapang Gilas Pilipinas pa rin tayo, and we're still, of course, on the high that they actually swept itong recent window, our two other guests are already ready to join us. We have with us, of course, somebody who had a perfect 7 out of 7 shooting from the field and scored 20 points against Thailand.
Wow.
Dwight Ramos is joining us on the Chasedown. And of course, the proud coach of Gilas Pilipinas that again swept the 2 games in the recent window for the FIBA Asia Qualifiers 2021. A good friend of ours, kasama natin sa broadcast, isa sa mga pinaka-paborito nating coach, Coach Jong Uichico is also joining us. Hi, Coach Jong. How are you?
Good afternoon, Risa, Albi, Wayland, Jerry, Apak, and Dwight. Good. Are you a host here, Dwight? The host here also?
Yes. New member of the Chasedown, coach. New member of the Chasedown, Dwight Ramos.
Hindi naman kami nagkakalayo ni Dwight, oh.
Okay, naman, coach.
Ano? Di ba pinsan mo si Dwight? Pinsan mo si Dwight, kaya lang medyo mahina yung dugo, ano? Kaya hindi kayo masyado nagkamukha.
Mahina.
Mahina dugo.
Dwight, Jerry is also a Ramos. He's this gentleman who's wearing a polo shirt with black collar. He could be your uncle. Yes? No?
Maybe.
Bless.
No, but real talk. Thank you. Congratulations. You guys were so...
Natawa si Coach Jong sa'yo.
Brought so much pride to our country in the recent games that you played. I want to ask the first question, Coach Jong. What a performance! You know, we did not only just win both games, but we won very convincingly. Like, you know, what can you say about, you know, these young group of guys that you had?
The players, they gave their all. Of course, we had some concerns about chemistry, cohesion, but it was what they knew naman. They had to play extra hard and make up for our lack of practice with their intensity and energy, and they really brought it out there. That's why we won 2 games.
Okay, may mga katanungan yung mga ka-chasers natin. Maybe Abak can start. Abak, do you have a question for our guests?
Yes, una-una, congratulations, Coach Jong, ano? And of course, welcome to the show, Dwight. Dwight, people are talking about Dwight Ramos, ano? And they're all saying, hinog na hinog, batang-bata, pero hinog, you're right for the PBA. How do you deal with this issue, these talks?
I don't know. I just take it one step at a time. So, you know, the first thing coming up for me is playing with Coach Chapman at Ateneo. So that's probably what's at the front of my mind right now. So when the time comes to play professional, I think we'll see what happens then.
Okay. So what are your plans from this from here on to the next window? What are your plans?
I'm going to go back to the States next week, and be with my family and work out there. So hopefully I can just get more prepared and get more improved the next window.
Okay, because I'm sure everybody's looking forward to seeing you again play for the Philippine team.
Yeah, hopefully I can.
Thank you. And Coach Jong, Coach, ako, tingin ko, the problem that the Thailand team had was their failure to scout the coach of the Philippine team.
Maayos naman ang ano namin, maayos naman yung ang sistema naman ni Coach Tam, because this is a program naman. So this is a program, so it was a how do you say, yung start of the program of Coach Tab in developing the young players that hopefully will be ready 2023.
Mm-hmm. And nabanggit mo yung 2023. At the rate, how confident are you that this can be, or at least some of these players will be part of the core for 2023?
We hope, ano? They have a bright future naman. Bright ang future ng players na to. That's why every window that they can possibly get experience, international experience, will be malaking bagay sa kanila in terms of being ready for 2023. Hopefully that the more tournaments that they can experience, the better it will be for them.
Okay, so you're saying that experience and exposure will be key to this group. Okay, thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Sorry.
Right.
Jaldi.
Yeah.
Was that?
Good afternoon, Coach Jong. How are you? Mukhang ako ba may problema sa
Frozen.
internet?
Coach John,
Coach Jong.
Coach Jong,
hindi na tayo nadidinig, Coach John. Dwight, can you hear us?
Oh, I can hear you. Yep.
may problema siguro sa wifi si Coach Jong, no?
Si Coach Jong nagmukhang
Sige,
IT
shift mo ng questions kay Dwight.
Hello, napuputol ako eh. Yeah.
Ayan, okay na. Okay, bumalik na. Oy, Coach, kumusta?
Mabuti naman, Saldi. Good to see you again.
Kaya nga eh. Matagal tayo hindi nagkita. Dito pa tayo sa Chasedown, syempre. Ang question ko, are you going to bring the same lineup na ginamit mo dito sa doon sa window 3 ng qualifier?
I think they will all be invited. They will all be invited before the third window. I think sabi nga ni Boss Al that some PBA players might be available, so it will most likely be a mixture of amateur and PBA players depending sa usapan. Yes.
So, meron na kayong list ng mga PBA players na kukunin nyo doon sa third window?
Wala pa kaming listahan. It will depend on the availability kung sino ang magiging available for the February window.
Okay. So, sino yung mga kakalaban nyo doon sa third window?
Alam ko kasi, ang schedule kasi dapat, we played Korea itong window 2, pero hindi namin nakalaro yung Korea, so maybe idadalawang laro yung Korea sa window 3. 2 Korea at saka isang Indonesia. Yun ang schedule for next window. Kung ilalaro nila yung Korea na na-miss tong second window.
Oo, medyo medyo mabigat-bigat kung matutuloy yung schedule na yun. Anyway, yung Indonesia, sa tingin ko, hindi nyo naman problema dahil yun yung unang-unang tinalo natin, di ba? Pagdating doon sa So, ang talagang problema lamang ay itong third window dahil baka matuloy nga yung 2 beses yung makakalaban yung Korea.
Ang Korea, oo.
So thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Saldi.
Jal, do you have a question for Dwight?
Dwight, you have a very good review from the basketball analyst here in the Philippines because of your game 1 performance. They say it was perfect. Do you think that would be enough for you to strive more and improve on your playing?
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, the perfect field goal shooting was just like I didn't really take it too seriously because that doesn't really happen all the time. So I mean, I expect to miss shots and stuff. So I'm just hoping to improve every game. And I know the games in the next window will probably be a little bit tougher. So I definitely need to improve my own play.
Why are you going back to the United States immediately? Are you not going for the invitation from Gilas?
Oh, I'm just going back for Christmas and stuff. So it's just for the holidays, and then I'll be back.
So you're not sure that you're gonna receive invitation from Gilas for the third window?
I'm just ready whenever. So I'll go back and train a little bit, and if I get called, and then I'll be ready. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Waylon?
Yeah. Hi, Dwight. Coach Jong.
How you doing?
I miss you.
Yes, Waylon. Miss you too.
Coach Jong.
Tumataba ka.
Di naman, Coach. Coach, ano lang, on a coaching standpoint, we'll be facing Korea, of course, twice, kung sakasakali, the third window. And the PBA already mentioned na kaya nila gagawing April yung opening nila is to, kumbaga, para at least open yung mga players, professional PBA players for that window. Ano lang sa tingin mo in a coaching standpoint, nakalaban na natin Korea, nag-coach ko with the national team, hindi ko nakwekwento yun. Pero ano sa tingin mo, kailangan ba all PBA for us to beat Korea in the third window?
Hindi naman all PBA. A mixture would be sufficient naman. A mixture of kailangan all PBA. Kasi kailangan may programa din naman tayo, no? Kasi kaya nga meron tayong pool ng amateur so that they can gain the proper exposure para ma-fast track yung ano natin, yung development natin ng mga bata. So the ideal one there is to mixture PBA and and sure, hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Kasi, you know, ako, pag may all professional, di ba? Maganda naman yun. Pero, masan yung programa mga magbigay ng international exposure sa mga bata that will most likely, probably, hopefully, that they will be ready for 2023. Di ba? Kasi magaling kumuha ng PBA players, but you know, where is your developmental program naman doon sa bata? Di na wala na school is yun.
Alright, Coach Jong. Text na lang tayo. This question, this one's for you, Dwight. You played twice already for the national team in these qualifiers. Is it important for you to be part of the third window this coming February? Is it big for you?
Well, I think anytime that I'm called to play for the national team, I'll be very excited. But I think everyone here is capable of playing well, and so whatever lineup comes out there, I'm pretty sure it'll be a good one. if I'm included, if I'm not included, I'm sure we will still have a great chance.
But Dwight, outside of the national team, of course, everybody's excited for you playing for Ateneo. Are you ready if the UAP is going to happen next year?
I think so. I mean, I've been preparing. I'm really excited to play. So I think when you have that excitement, you can be ready for anything, really.
Correct.
All right. Thanks, Dwight.
We are excited too because Signal gets to cover the UAAP, so that's going to be huge. Jerry Ramos has a question. Your long lost uncle. I see that resemblance. Grabe. Para kung like twins. Dwight is not so happy with.
Kaso uncle.
Hello.
10 generations ago yan, 10
Coach Jong,
generations.
ikaw muna. Ikaw muna, Coach. Kikilitiin muna kita, Coach, ha? Kikilitiin lang kita. Coach, ikaw na, tuloy-tuloy na ba na ikaw ang magko-coach ng Gilas Pilipinas for the FIBA Asia Cup Qualifiers?
Sana!
Sa tingin ko, hindi. Hindi ko alam. Interim lang naman ako dito. Interim ako dito.
Pero sa third window, at least sa third window, ano ba? Ikaw na? May napag-usapan na ba kayo with
Wala.
mahang basketball
Wala pa.
ng Pilipinas? Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Meron na yan. Ayaw lang sabihin ni Coach.
So, hindi ko alam. Ako'y sumusunod lang.
Coach Jong, ba't pinagpapawisan ka? Coach Jong, ba't pinagpapawisan ka?
Baka madulas. Baka madulas.
Yeah, pero it's good to see you
Mga
back,
tanong mo,
Coach.
hirap sagutin eh.
Kaya nga kay kilitiin lang kita, Coach, eh.
Oo nga.
Okay
Ano to?
to Dwight naman, Dwight.
Alam mo, hindi chase down dapat ang... Dwight, no. This should be chase down. It should be shake down.
And then, ito, kay Dwight naman. Kay Dwight. Dwight, where's the Ramoses come from? Your family here in the Philippines?
Ba talagang inalam mo talaga? Ha?
We're from Narvacan, Ilocosur.
Ilocos.
Oo, Narvacan.
So, you're Ilocano.
Yeah.
Ang Narvacan. Ilocano man rin.
You understand
I've been
Ilocano?
there, Narvacan.
No, I all I know is English. Really, I'm still trying to learn. I'm a rookie.
Yeah. But you understand Filipino or Tagalog?
Not really.
Not really.
Make it out
Any-
with a little bit of English, but yeah.
Okay. Any particular food, Filipino food that you like?
I mean, I'm starting to like pretty much food. Any Filipino food, any type of food, I'll eat it.
And one last question. Dwight, do you welcome the opportunity to play alongside the PBA players if ever you're invited to play for the third window?
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, when you play with the PBA players, it'll definitely make it more competitive, practicing and stuff. We get to learn from each other. So I think having them will be fun. Definitely a good experience to play with them again.
Thank you, Dwight. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Okay, before we let you guys go, it's an opportunity to thank our kababayans who supported, even from their homes, watch your games when you guys were in Bahrain. Maybe we could start with Dwight.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that watched us. It means a lot, all the support, because without all the support, it's hard to make everything happen. So just thankful for everybody that put in the work to make this bubble happen.
Thank you too for your superb performance. Coach Jong, pasalamat po tayo sa ating mga kababayan.
Coach.
Yes, sa mga manonood ng Chasedown at sa mga fans ng Gilas Pilipinas, maraming salamat sa inyong suporta at dasal. And hopefully, magtuloy-tuloy na po ito. At it is really good to be back in Gilas. Thank you.
And we are happy
Coach,
to have you
yung mga
back,
fans mo.
Coach Jong.
Coach, yung mga fans mo.
Sino?
Kami, si Jerry, si Aba, si
Kami.
Saldi.
Ako? Sino? Lahat ng fans, oh?
Thank you. Maraming salamat.
Miss ko na nga kayo lahat, eh. Miss ko kayo lahat.
Oo nga.
Oh.
We miss you too, Coach
Miss you, Coach.
Jong.
Miss you.
Thank you, Dwight. Advance Merry
Yeah.
Christmas to the both of you and enjoy perhaps a short break because we know that soon enough you'll start preparing for the next window and we can't wait to see you guys back in action. You made us all very proud and we want to thank you for the performance that you gave for our country. Maraming salamat. That's Dwight Ramos and Coach Jong Uichico of Gilas Pilipinas. Saludo po kami sa inyo dito sa The Chasedown. Thank you! We'll talk to you guys again soon.
Thank you.
All right. Maraming salamat. And again, parang it brings so much truthfulness when we say, it's nice to have Coach Jong back in the national team. Katulad ng sinabi niya. Okay, meron tayong mga iba pang sports balita. Naku, kailangan na natin itong paspasan. Napakarami pa nating balita. Unahin ko lang very quick. The FIBA World Cup of Basketball 2023 already launched their logo very recently and it was posted, of course, through SBP pages, sa ating mga social media pages. And again, it's something that we all look forward to come 2023, ang World Cup of Basketball, because we are co-hosting that with our co-host nations, ang Indonesia and Japan. So again, para sa mga kababayan natin, pagsimulan na po natin ang paghahanda, ang pagdadasal, FIBA World Cup of Basketball on 2023 that will happen on August 25 to September 10. We saw the logo already. It represents, of course, our passion for basketball and at the same time is something to look forward to in the next years to come. So, congratulations to FIBA for that. May mga iba pa tayong balita. Jerry, boxing, very quick.
I think, Riz, magagap yata muna tayo.
Okay, so
before
we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to get on with more news from Jerry Ramos, Abak, and Waylon. Writer's block for sure. Kaya wag po kayong alis, magbabalik po ang The Chasedown. We'll be back. the Chasedown. Maraming salamat sa mga nakatutok pa rin sa atin hanggang ngayon. Aba, 2 oras na halos ang nakalipas at ang dami na nating naging bisita from, of course, our Gilas guest. And nakasuusap din natin si Justin Chua. We would like to, again, congratulate FIBA for launching the latest logo for the FIBA World Cup of Basketball that is set to happen on 2023. We are so excited for it kasi tayo ay isa sa mga host with co-host nations Japan and Indonesia. At this time na nasa pandemic tayo, this is something that we can all look forward to. At kapag sinilip nga natin guys yung logo, tama, di ba? It symbolizes yung passion and yung hope natin. And at the same time, yung aspirations ng mga manlalaro na lalahok sa World Cup, yung Naismith trophy that is in the middle of, that sided heart na logo, and that also says the number 23, which is, of course, again, looking forward to 2023, kung saan nga magaganap itong FIBA World Cup of Basketball from August 25 to September 10. And again, we are on a campaign saying #don't miss a beat as we are getting ready for that together with our co-host nations, Japan and Indonesia. So exciting! So again, congratulations, lalong-lalo na sa mga kasamahan natin from Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas kasi isa rin sila sa mga pinaka-talagang nagtrabaho ng matindi kahit pa nasa gitna tayo ng pandemic to make sure that, everything goes according to plan in spite of the many challenges that we are facing. Okay, so ano nang gagawin natin? Because we have very limited time. Do we still have time for Writer's Block? Pwede natin gawin yan?
I think, Risa, yung news muna.
Oh,
Yung
news
ano muna,
muna.
Tyson
Alright,
Coach
Jerry.
Junior muna. Para kay Jerry yata yun.
Oy, ako. Oh, yan, tama.
Take it away.
Panood natin to last week lang. Yes, last week. Dalawang boxing legends, dalawang former heavyweight champion, si Mike Tyson, tsaka si
Yeah.
Roy Jones Jr. Naglaban sa isang exhibition match. Ano to? Special na exhibition match. 8-rounder, pero tig 2 minutes lang. At nagtabla. Tabla yung laban. Although marami ang nagsasabi na dapat si Mike Tyson ang nanalo sa laban na ito. Ako rin. Tingin ko si Mike Tyson ang nanalo, no? Mas mas mabibigat yung suntok na bintawan ni Tyson para kay Roy Jones. Anyway, yun sa undercard naman. Ito, isa pang pinakaabangan, no, yung exhibition match between YouTube personality si Jake Paul against the former NBA Slam Dunk champion si Nate Robinson na pinatulog ni Jake Paul inside the 2 rounds only, no? Kung makikita nyo, napuruhan si Nate Robinson sa panga. Kaya ang bagsak niya face first sa lona. It took a while before na-revive siya, no? Pero mukhang okay naman si Nate Robinson. So kayo, I think, panood nyo rin naman yung dalawang laban na yan, eh. Nagre-react pa ba kayo?
Well, definitely.
Ayoko na lang.
Matches lang yan. And it was still, again, very entertaining. Diretso tayo sa iba pang balita. Abak, yours.
Okay, si Phil Japanese karateka, si Juna Chukii, nanalo sa Serbia. Magandang pinakita nitong si Chukii, who is number 6 in the Olympic rankings. Dahil yung Brazilian na tinalo niya, mas mataas ang sa kanya, ang ranking. Anyway, wala namang, this is not part of the qualifiers for the Tokyo Olympics, but still, Chukii is hoping that she will earn her ticket to the Tokyo Olympics in July. Meron pa sila mga sasaliang qualifying events, sila nila Jamie Lim, nila Joan Orbon, nila Sheriff Afif, nila Ivan Agustin, and si Awin Batikan. Kailangan makapanalo sila ng medal dito sa Paris. Gagawin yung next big event nila for them to qualify to Tokyo. Yun lang ang news ko dyan. Thank you.
Thank you, Abak, and we are hoping that, again, these ladies make it all the way to the Olympics. Waylon.
Yes, another good news. Ito naman si Coach Mike Magpayo, isang film coach, nakuha ang kanyang unang panalo sa USNCAA. Siyempre, si Coach Mike Magpayo ay kauna-unahang Asian coach, Asian heritage na naging coach ng sa USNCAA. Pinangunahan niya ang Washington Huskies, pinangunahan niya ang UC Riverside Highlanders sa 52-42 win sa Las Vegas. Hindi nakapunta sa unang game ng Highlanders si Magpayo dahil nanganak ang kanyang asawa. Pero dito sa game na to, nanalo siya ng kanyang susunod na game. Makakalaban naman nila ang Denver Pioneers. Kaya kay Coach Mike, naku, good luck, congratulations, and see you. Sana madalaw mong Pilipinas soon. Kasi bihira yan, USNCAA head coach ka.
Wow,
Yes.
maganda yun.
Mike,
Oo,
congratulations.
mananalo pa ulit yan. Si Mike Magpayo. Kasi magaling magpayo doon sa kanyang mga player.
Aba?
Waylon, since you're on it, very quick, that blockbuster trade in the NBA, give us a rundown, please.
Ayan.
Yes, eto na nga. Etong ating NBA brought to you by Mamang Sorbetero. Ha? Yan.
Meron ka pa niyan, ha?
Nayanig tayo sa trade ng Houston Rockets when they sent Russell Westbrook to the Washington Wizards. Kapalit niyan si John Wall. Maraming nag-criticize actually dyan sa trade niyan dahil pareho lang naman silang guardia, parehong scorers. So ako ang tingin ko dyan, ano ang may tutulong ba ng isang John Wall na katulad lang ni Russell Westbrook? Tingin ko kailangan ni James Harden, big man, role players para siya mag-champion. Kayo mga ka-chasers, I'll start with you. Ladies first. Mami Riza, what do you think of this trade? I'll give you 24 seconds.
Well, I guess skills-wise, and they also are of the same caliber and same, arsenal. Baka inex nila yung skills. Baka it's more Waylon of, the teams are also trying to maximize their budget at the same time, and yung camaraderie or yung magiging chemistry with the team. So perhaps that's something that they look into. Other than, of course, what these players can actually bring to the basketball court. Kasi that's pretty much obvious.
Shoot the shoot, Riza. Galing, galing. And ganda ng idea mo. Ganda ng explanation. Next up, eto. Paring Zaldi. Your thoughts about the trade. 24 seconds.
Well, alam mo naman yan. Pagdating sa NBA, yan, ang gagaling ng mag-analyze ng mga yan. Hindi papayag doon sa mga ganong deal yan kung may malulugi. Kaya anyway, pareho namang silang merong target. Katulad nitong si Wall, gustong makasama si James Harden. At ito namang si Westbrook naman ay gusto niyang makasama ulit yung kanyang coach na si Scott Brooks. At tingnan natin kung magkakaroon ng magandang resulta.
Okay, meron kang penalty. Lumagpas ka sa oras. Sunod natin. Jerry, your thoughts about it?
Wala, hindi na apektuhan ng Boston Celtics sa ano na yan. Sa trade na yan, Boston Celtics pa rin ng Eastern Conference Champion.
Yeah, tinatapos ka na. Okay na yun. Huwag mo nang dagdagan. Basta Boston Celtics. Eto na, NBA expert. Abak Cordero. 1 minute, pare. 1 minute para sa'yo.
Sino ba yung na-trade? Sino ba na-trade?
Larry Bird. Larry Bird daw.
Okay. Hindi. Ang pinag-iusapan tayo ng tao, itong si Bradley Beal ng Washington Wizards. Kasi alam mo, sangkandikit niya yung si Daryl Hall. Si John Hall. Parang nalungkot nga siya bakit iniwan siya nung tinatawag niyang my backcourt brother na si John Hall. Pero wala na siya magagawa. Na-trade na yan. Papasok ngayon si Russell Westbrook sa team niya. Tanggapin na lang niya. Sabi naman niya dyan, is a walking triple-double. Thank you.
Yan ang anti-NBA segment breakdown brought to you by Mamang Sorbetero. Back to you, Riza.
Thank you, guys, for keeping us updated. Naku, ang bilis ng oras. Meron pa tayong konting natitira for writer's block. Aba, very quick.
Meron pa rin.
Bilis naman.
Kung akin, si Yumir Marshall, nakausap natin last week, Jerry, no? Alam mo natin, he turned professional recently and at the same time looking forward to the Tokyo Olympics. Pwede na kasi lumaban ng mga professional boxers sa Olympics. Kaya si Yumir left for the US last October 12, 181 kilos. Ngayon daw, 185 kilos. Ngayon daw, 71 kilos na lang siya. For a fighting weight of 69 kilos yata siya, no? So, masaya siya at nakakapag-insider siya ngayon sa Los Angeles under Freddie Roach, Justin Fortune, and Marvin Somojo dahil dito sa Pilipinas, nahihirapan siya humanap ng kasparing sa welterweight division. Dyan sa Los Angeles, Jerry, sanay ka dyan sa wildcard team. 5-5 ang welterweight dyan, magagaling nga nakakasparing dyan. So sabi niya, masaya siya dahil ang mga ibang kalaban niya sa Olympics, nag-iensayo na sa Europe. At nandun na, ang mga ibang countries nasa Europe na. Kaya kung hindi siya nakapunta sa US, medyo maiwan siya kung nasa Pilipinas pa rin siya.
All right,
Thank
that's
you.
good news regarding Yumir Marshall. Thanks, Abak. Waylon.
Ito, kaibigan natin, James De Los Santos, ang ating online karate sensation. Nanalo na ng kanyang 25th gold medal after niyang mapadalunan ang fourth Katana Intercontinental League E-Tournament. Pinalo niya sa finals ang Hungarian athlete na si Nagy Boton. Ito si Boton na to, Olympic hopeful ito. Top player to ng Hungary. Pinalo niya sa finals, 24.9 points against 24.5. Ito ang ika-25th gold medal. At syempre, ang target naman ni James is to remain number 1. Ayan, kita niyo naman, number 1 sa world ranking. Another good news, guys, yung regarding sa online karate, meron tayong babae ngayon na sa number 2 na siya. Ang name niya is si Fatima Aisha Lim Hamsain. Kasi nanalo siya recently sa Sports Data E-Tournament World Series. Ito yung pinakamalaki. 14 years old lang to. Number 2 siya ngayon sa 15 and under E-Committee World Ranking. So, kumbaga, meron na tayong James De Los Santos sa number 1. Ito, konti na lang ang hahabulin ni Hamsain to become number 1 din. Number 2 siya ngayon with 1,625 points. Ang hinahabol niya is si Anna Menzel of Austria with 1,780. Sabi ni Hamsain, kayang-kaya niyang habulin. Hopefully, by the end of the year, may dalawa tayong number 1 sa world ranking ng IKATA.
Sana nga. That would be a great Christmas present for the country. And finally, Jerry Ramos.
Ito, simple lang. No more MVP, PBA MVP for this season. Instead, ang award na lang is, yes, best player of the conference dahil isang conference lang naman ang nangyari ngayong season na ito. So, BPC na ang i-award. At wala na ring Rookie of the Year, pero mag-name o mag-award ng Outstanding Rookie. Wala na ring Mythical Team, pero magbibigay ng Special Team. Pero, yung dalawang regular na awards, like Most Improved Player and Samboy Lim Sportsmanship Award, yan ang patuloy na ibibigay ng PBA sa kanilang awards night. Hindi Leo Awards, pero PBA Special Awards Night by January na mapapanood dito sa One Sport, TV5 at PBA Rush.
Nice. Thank you, Jerry. And again, don't forget, bukas na po ang game number 4 of the PBA Finals, TNT versus Ginebra, 6 p.m. sa One Sports PBA Rush. And Signal, kung wala pa po kayong Signal Play app, now is the best time to get it. It's so easy. All you need to do is to go to the App Store para makasimula na kayo makapanood ng inyong mga paborito shows, Signal, anytime, anywhere. You just have to download again the Signal Play app, key in your details. Pagkatapos po niyan, nakapag-sign up na kayo, makakatanggap po kayo ng activation link. And then, you can start watching again your favorite shows on Signal Play app streaming for free anytime, anywhere. We want to thank our guests for joining us today, for the time that they took to be with us, Coach Jong Uichico, Dwight Ramos, Isaac Go, Matt Nieto, and of course, Justin Chua. We want to thank all of those na nanood sa atin sa araw na to, sa mga nanonood sa Facebook, sa live stream, at sa kanilang mga bahay-bahay. Maraming salamat po. In behalf of your ka-chasers, Waylon Galvez, Jerry Ramos, Aba Cordero, and Zaldi Perez, kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat. At kami po ang boses ng pinagkaisang Pilipino, 1PH. We would like to thank you and we'll see you again next week. This has been the
Chasedown! Bye, Willa! Manang Risa, happy weekend!